Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying on new products that I got that I discussed in the birthday gifts and discounted makeup video. I'm not going to try on everything, just a few things. I want to see how everything looks. So we're going to get into it today. Since I'm using a powder foundation, I'm going to be using this Milk Makeup Blur Stick for my primer, and as you can see, I still have quite a bit of that left. So I'm just going to go in with this. And then smooth that out just a little bit. Okay. Alright. So my face is primed, and we're going to go in with the foundation today. So today I'm using the Kat Von D Lock It Powder Foundation that I got at Marshall's. And this is in the shade Light 42. Now this may be a little too light for my skin, but I can always bronze it up or go in with a little bit darker powder and get it a little bit more to match my skin. So I'm just going to go in with a little applicator that comes with it. This is supposed to be a full coverage, 24-hour wear, transfer resistant matte finish, fragrance free, oil free for all skin types. So we'll see. I mean, it is kind of covering up some things. Let's see. Not too sure about full coverage. I mean, it is covering up a lot of the redness on my face. I don't know about full coverage. I'm able to build it up on my cheeks a little bit and my forehead to kind of cover up things. But once you start building it up, it kind of gets like powdery and kind of cakey and clingy. So let's see here. Take this big fluffy Wet n Wild brush from it just kicked all that I built up off my face right back off. So I would say this is more like a medium coverage. I mean, it did cover a lot of the red, so it's more of a medium to full coverage. Not bad. I'm not knocking it. I kind of like it. We'll see how it wears, though. So, it is a little light, though, so I'm going to take on a powder brush. I'm going to go into this Physicians Formula. This is beige. This is the Airbrush Pressed Powder. On its own, this is way too dark for me. But I'm just going to kind of dust that around my cheeks a little bit. Just take it all over my face, just to kind of... Okay. Now then, let's go on to the eye look today. For the eye look, I am going to be using the Kat Von D shade Light Eyes. And let's see here. So I'm going to use this middle section. Now the way this is done is it's broken down into 3 sections. You have the, what is this, natural quad right here. So this is your base shade. Then, hold on, I can't see this over here. This is your base shade. This is your contour shade, define shade, highlight shade. So this middle quad that I'm going to use is the cool quad. So this is your base, your contour, your define, and your highlight. And then this is the warm quad, base, contour, define, highlight. So I'm going to use the cool one today. So I'm going to dip into this base color. And I'm going to take that all over my lid. Okay, so that goes on very easily. I'm going to go in with this Eco Tools blend brush. I'm going to go into the contour shade. Okay, so these are building quite nicely. You just kind of go back and forwards to build it up easily, which I don't mind doing. That way I don't have like, oh crap moment with my eyeshadow. And it blends out just beautifully. So I like that. Now I'm going to take this EcoTools shade brush. I'm going to go into the black shade, which is the Define shade. I'm just going to pat this right here on the outside corner. Okay. Now I'm just going to go back in with that contour shade and blend those together a little bit. All right. Now then, I'm going to take, where's that? Oh, there it is. I'm going to take this this blending brush, and I'm going to go into the highlight shade. And I'm going to go right up here to the brow bone. And highlight. Okay. Now for my lids, there are no like real shimmery shades or anything like that in here. So for my lids, I'm going to go in to this Urban Decay single that I have, which is in the shade Lounge. I love this. This is my favorite shade ever. It's a duochrome shifting shade. Like in one light it is green, and then in another light it is red. I love that. So I'm going to take that to the outside corner since it's more dark in color. So I want that to go closer to the black. Okay. Then I'm going to go into this Elements palette right here because there are tons and tons of shimmer shades in here. And I think I'm going to go with Volcanic right here, which is this kind of coppery shimmer shade. Shimmy shade. I can't talk today. The words are hard. And I'm just going to take that onto the inside corner of my lid. Okay. So that definitely amped up some of the darkness, which I like, but it also kind of brought like a pop of color into it. So moving on from eyes, let me just I'm going to take and make sure that I have all the fallout from underneath my eyes. And we're going to go on into other things. I'm going to go over this Lock-It foundation with this Sheer Minerals foundation, just pressing it into the skin because I can still see, and I have fallout on my nose. I can still see a lot of redness from my skin poking through, and I'm just not enjoying that. Just pat that on. Okay. Alright, so we have that done. Let's go into contour. So for contour today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild bronzer that we're trying to pan. This is in Queensland. I'm just going to take this Equate round brush and apply that. Okay. Now then, I'm going to go back into the foundation since it's a powder foundation. But I'm going to go in with a brush this time. I'm going to go in with this Luxie 732 brush. I'm just going to blend right over that contour since I want a little contour crazy today. Okay. That looks better. Now for bronzer, I'm going to use a lighter bronzer because I think I'm going to pull my hair back today, so I don't want just such a stark bronzer on my face. So I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer. It's just a lighter shade of bronzer. I'm going to go in with this EcoTools Define brush and just dust that around my face. That is so light, you can barely even see it on the skin. But oh well. Okay, so bronzer's on. Now we need to go into blush. For blush today, we're using the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is a coral shade. I'm just going to go in with this Wet n Wild brush. Okay, and for highlight, I'm going to go in with this Ofra highlighter in Starlight Island. It is beautiful. So, I'm going to go in with this Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush. apply the highlighter. Then I'm just going to take a little Luxie 141 mini round brush. I'm going to dip a little bit into the highlighter here. And take that to the inside corner. Okay. Now then, okay. I'm going to take and spray on some Wet n Wild Cucumber 3-in-1 primer water. That one is just about dead. Since it's putting foam on my face now. Just fan that down real good. Okay. Move on to eyebrows. We'll be using the e.l.f. lifted brow pencil that we're trying to pan. That is how much we've got left on it. Okay. Okay. So, there we go with that. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a liner in my waterline. This is Beauty for Real eyeliner in the shade Black Magic. Okay. So that's on, so that's what that looks like. A lot of people are like, don't use black eyeliner in your waterline, it makes your eyes look small. It's never made my eyes look small, it's just always brought the color of my eyes out more. So, I'm going to go in with this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay. So, that is done. I have a little bit of mascara under my eye. I have to get used to the shape of that brush because it's like fat on one end, skinny in the middle, fat on the other end. So I'm trying to like get it into the corners with my eyes and I'm like, not cool. Okay, so for lipstick today, I'm going to go in with my new Kat Von D Bow and Arrow. Okay, so goes on very easily, and it's just like my Lolita. I love this shade, it's very nice, so no issues there. I actually kind of like everything. I'm not too sold on this foundation just yet. I've had to do a lot of work with it. It was a lot of finessing with it. That I don't have to do with my Dermablend. So, I'm not sure. I'm still on the fence about that. So, we'll see how it wears today and see what I think about it. I'm going to set my face with the Tarte Ready Set Radiant. And dry that real quick. Okay. So this is the final look for today. I'm just going to go brush out my hair, pull it up into a higher ponytail, and get dressed for work. But all in all, I love the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows were great. Lipstick is perfect. Not too sure about the foundation. I want to see how it wears. I am liking this mascara from Too Faced. This is actually better than I thought it would be. Now, again, better than Sex? I think not, but better than I thought it would be. I have this thing of Kat Von D translucent setting powder that I will be using soon. Of course, I love this over highlighter. It is gorgeous and doesn't take much work or finesse. These Wet n Wild bronzers are good. That one bronzer is a little too light for me, but I just wanted like a small touch of color, and that's what it did. So all in all, good makeup day. So off I go to get ready for work. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Ring that bell because I upload Monday through Friday before 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or any comments about the look, leave them down in the comment section down below. Or if you want to, look in the description box, and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. My email is also linked down below. Send me a message. I love to hear from you guys, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye, guys.